This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, squaring off with another team from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blazers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Rice's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the UAB Blazers offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw. All by himself. Touchdown, Blazers. And they strike first. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
1st down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Now he's going to break the pocket. Past the 30. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. On the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Goes to the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football, and scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the 2nd half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Rush is on him. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And points have been hard. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Kitna. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Final play of the quarter coming. It's a reverse. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here comes the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. On the run, it's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Unloads to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And first down for the
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
another first down.
On the move, it's Jackson. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. The inside handoff. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Touchdown, UAB. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Wants to fire on second down. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Rice! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That is such a big play by the defense here. Early in overtime, you come up with a massive negative play, getting the sack on third down, and this is no gimme kick. If they miss this field goal, your offense is back on the field, and all you've got to do is kick a field goal to win this thing.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Fires deep toward the end zone. That'll do it! A double overtime touchdown to walk it off!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on